What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Shosan, and I'm damn happy to have you guys. This is episode 76, and I do have some awesome people who
Hi,
haven't
Dad.
been in a long time.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. It's
Soldier 76.
Soldier 76. So anyway, I have to introduce...
In my day, the payload would be delivered already.
Yeah,
Just
no.
saying.
So, for my awesome and illustrious co-host, because Ron keeps throwing me off, up first is Mr. Morphod.
I am always first when you introduce. That makes me feel special. It warms the cockles of my heart.
It's only because you're alphabetically first.
And deep within
It warms the cockles of my heart.
To be alphabetically first, okay.
Uh-oh.
Do we have silence?
We do not have silence.
Might for the stream. I don't know. Moving on, we have Miss Lorna has joined us this
Yeah,
week.
we got more than one people saying no audio.
Yeah, we have silence.
We have
Damn it,
silence.
show! You broke it!
Did you break it?
Apparently I did. Hang on. Oh, I think I know what it is.
Man, what a nightmare. What a gosh darn.
Alright.
Oh, boy.
I gotta fix this. I think
Oh my
I
gosh.
moved all of my audio. Yep, it's... God damn it.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, why are you a piece of shit?
Because I'm a terrible, terrible person. Fly. Okay.
I am fairly set up if you want me to run the Twitch stream.
I don't think so. This should... Yep.
Oh, now they're exclaiming sound.
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Wonderful.
Woo.
So, let's do this over again, you guys. Thank you very much for coming to the Six Gaming Podcast. This is episode 76, or as Ron likes it, what is it? Soldier 76.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. So, I got to introduce my awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts. Of course, we have to go first is Mr. Morphod.
I'm always first. It makes me feel special. It warms... I can't have the same enthusiasm.
You can do it.
Something
That's
about being alphabetically first. I don't remember what I said.
Right. And then the cockles. Because it has to come from deep.
76 trombones. That's a good one.
So I'm not even gonna.
Up next, I do have to introduce Miss Lorna, who's joining us this week, and I am damn happy to have her.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. there, right?
It is 4 a.m., yes.
Yeah, screw that. But we're happy to have you. So, then we have Captain Damien joining
Hello,
us.
yes. I'm back. For the first time in a while, actually. I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are
We
you?
miss you.
Uh,
He's Space Captain Damien.
yeah, we met before. We've been on the show together before.
I know. I'm just...
We do have that last guy. So moving on.
I just wanted to say that I am not connected to the internet using aluminium cables.
Yeah. Well, some of us.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You did, I'm impressed.
I'm connected to the internet by humming through a piece of fucking wire.
Not much better. It's all right, you guys. Thank you very, very much for joining us. I'm sorry for little technical problems this early in the show, but I think it's all fixed. So let's kick things off with my favorite part of the show, and I can't wait for this. And I hope you guys are ready. Oh,
What the
no.
wait, is it What the Fuck are you listening to?
No. It's my favorite part, Ron. This, you ready?
Good news, everyone!
Yes!
The news.
No! So damn happy. God, that makes me happy. So we have some very interesting stuff to talk about this week. Things have kind of been going crazy on the internet, and a ton of gaming news. oddly enough.
A ton of Blizzard news.
Yeah, a lot of Blizzard stuff. So I wanted to kick things off because here in 2 weeks, No Man's Sky is coming out. And a lot of people have been waiting for this game, myself included. But apparently some guy paid $1,500 just to get the game early.
What?
So the developers gave it to him, and apparently he's been streaming and sharing some videos of actual gameplay. So,
What? Wow. What?
yeah. I
That's
don't know if
pretty
it's even sanctioned for him to stream. I couldn't see any of that. But who's going to stop him now? You know, it's a little late.
Huh.
Yeah.
This is funny. He says he bought the game from a seller on eBay. That sounds legit.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Should have been better if it was Craigslist. And then I found a very interesting article here. You guys have heard of the company called BioWare, right?
Oh, it's vaguely familiar.
Yeah, the guys who did Mass Effect and several other games. But
Never
pretty much Mass
heard of
Effect.
it. Never heard of it.
Okay, yeah.
What's a Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Is that
As he looks back. Oh, this should be good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, apparently BioWare's done with the forums. They are shutting down their forums permanently. It's gone. So no more bitching, no more requesting another game or any of that crap. BioWare's done.
they've had it up to here?
Yeah.
But
But if it's anything like the Blizzard forums, I wouldn't blame them at all for shutting it down.
you know what? You know what I like to say about that? Good riddance. I asked a question on the BioWare forum once, and I got shit on by everyone.
See? Okay, so they are bad.
I asked, do you think BioWare is ever going to make an MMO? And people were like, no, that's dumb. Why would they ever make an MMO? And they made the Star Wars MMO.
Yeah, it was... who knows. Now, I do have to introduce another guy who just popped in here. Mr. Pantherian joins us.
Oh, someone found him.
A wild Pantherian
We
appears.
haven't talked about League yet.
Scotch. Anyway, moving on with news. Apparently, ID decided they loved their Doom franchise so much that they wanted to do a board game. So coming soon to stores near you, the Doom board game.
What?
With miniatures
thrills
and
me.
everything.
This thrills me in ways that I cannot adequately describe.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's played with cards, kind of like a Monopoly type system, but they also have little mini figurines that go with it too. So I don't know.
Do not pass the teleporter. Do not collect 4 shotgun shells. I
Pretty
mean,
much.
I heard that Doom, the latest Doom, was an excellent game, and of course I've got this lovely potato sitting over here, incapable of running Doom. But to know that I can have a pen and paper experience with the Doom board game, I'm looking forward to catching up on everything I've missed. It's not going to be anything like what I experienced.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay. How
Excuse
the
me.
fuck do you make a board game out of a first person? Yeah, like Civ 5.
I don't know, but it's common.
Like Civilization, you can make a goddamn board game out of that. Okay,
It's
it
called
is a board
Settlers of
game.
Catan.
Yeah. You know, but how the fuck do you make? It's a first-person shooter, right?
I would
is it
assume
gonna have like
strategy.
It's gonna be like figurines with like the little things that you click that have the hit points on the bottom, and you have like
I
tape
think so.
measures and
That's
shit?
kind of what it looked like.
What's
I
that
had a-
called anyway?
I had a game back in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, that was a Star Wars game, and you had a VHS that you popped in, and you like, Darth Vader would pop every once in a while and be like, the player who is now in control of the board must move back 3 places. Like, and you're like, oh my god, Darth Vader just commanded me.
That's pretty cool, actually.
The final mention is for Doom board game is I wonder how the engine will handle monster infighting. Like
yeah,
you draw a
no,
couple
that's
cards
actually a
and it's
really
like,
good question. Now
it's
that I
like-
think about it,
you pissed them off. You know, is it like a a stacking effect, just depending on proximity of monsters. I don't know. It'd be neat to see.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about snagging it as soon as I can, but I don't play board games with anyone.
Well,
so.
I mean, Emina in chat said, you can draw a card, enemy appear, draw a card from gun deck, and then you draw from the gun deck and it says, like, use a pistol, deal light damage to target. Like,
Oh.
that'd be, I'd play a game kind of like that. That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, that actually sounds a lot of fun.
Then Meta said, action cards, all of them are just shoot enemy.
Right, well, what else are you going to do? So,
Well.
Anyway.
Well,
That was
they know enough to capitalize on the market value of it, so fuck them for making something that I'm interested in.
Well, isn't it Bethesda, too, that owns that IP now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So leave it to them to cash out, is what it is. So, anyway, I did catch some news here that Xbox gamer tags are actually going to be reopened for use after 5 years of non-activity. So if you guys have that coveted gamer tag that you really, really want, coming soon, you're going to be able to get it. And then if you don't use it, they'll re-release it. But apparently this has caused a problem to a lot of people. Like, this is apparently like the worst thing that's ever happened to gaming for a lot of people. I don't know why, though. Go for it. If it's inactive, you should open it up anyway. But that's all the news I got. So, who else got something?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening in terms of things being released. Of course, a week from, actually, this coming Friday, start of Season 7 for Diablo 3. Not a whole lot new. They've got some new rewards, but, I mean, a lot of the builds are the same. They fixed a few things. Aside from that, I mean, just add a couple legendary effects. Really not a big deal. But, of course, we talked about Legion on the 9th, and if I'm reading this right, No Man's Sky's PC release date got moved back to the 12th.
No, they moved it back a week or two ago.
Rewind?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder what that was about.
There was something about they caught one last thing that they needed to take care of, and
I must have taken care of it. So that's good. Of course, you can play Demon Hunters starting on the 9th. We talked about that. And Hearthstone just released a new card, a new, not an expansion, but an adventure for their card game called One Night in Karazhan, and the video is just absolutely hilarious. You gotta watch it. It's just really funny.
Yeah, I've
so
seen
definitely,
it out there. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, definitely go check that out. But yeah, I mean that's everything going on with Blizzard. There's just so much. August just seems to be jam-packed with stuff. And Legion itself, of course, releases on 30th.
Yeah. Oh, Ron, I didn't tell you, but I did pick up Battleborn.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which came first, but somebody is ripping off somebody else. And I really don't know how to feel about it.
What do you mean?
Well, like, it seems like Blizzard got it right for this style of gameplay because Battleborn seems a lot like... Borderlands.
Your show having a show moment.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am. It's like a mix of Borderlands and Overwatch.
You know the marijuana doesn't help with that.
Not marijuana. Not marijuana. I got plenty of pills.
he has 5 marijuanas.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I know, right?
You need to calm it down, Joe.
I'm sorry. What can I say?
You know why he's got so many?
Why?
He wanna have it.
Gotta have it.
Wanna.
Will somebody else come up with some news? Or do I get to move on to my favorite part? Nothing?
No, it's you have an astounding cast assembled, and we don't know jack fucking
Not
shit.
a goddamn
Oh,
thing this week.
we had a lot of stuff.
Oh, well.
Give them one more. See, we have nothing. Let's go.
There's nothing else.
Hi to our watchers. We've got a bunch of people watching. That's
definitely.
cool. So,
I love
Echo
having-
Broser,
Yeah, let's go on to
Emina, Exolam, Meta 1203.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right.
That's awesome. Love having you guys here. I really, really do. So
Sleepy Brit.
and our very own space sister, Sophie.
Oh,
oh
hey.
yeah, that's right. I'm here for Hank. Right on. We
Here
love
for
it.
Hank.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Hank can get fucked, okay? just saying.
That'll be our round table question. How many different ways can Hank get fucked? So, but yeah,
I'm sure
let's.
we can come up with quite a bit.
That would be both
And judging from
wonderful, delightful, and terrifying at the same time. Let's move on.
I bet chat would have lots of input for that too.
Here it goes. Open up the floodgates. Anyway, let's move on to my favorite part of the show. I've been waiting for this for a while now, right? And I can almost hardly contain myself because this is, hey, podcasters, what you playing? Show
But you
some
really need to get some
enthusiasm,
music in with
you
that.
fucks.
He's got the good news soundboard, but he's got nothing else.
No, not right now. I'm fighting with the rest of my shit. Anyway, so what the hell have you guys been playing, man? Morphod.
Come back to me because I want to come up with something more creative, and I have to pick my nose about it.
All right, let's do that. So, real quick, I like I said, got Battleborn, and it's kind of a piece of crap, and I'm not going to play it anymore. I did
Or
get
Battleborn.
what was it? Train Simulator 2014 or some shit for free, and that's a terrible fucking game. I don't know why people play that.
That's
How many hours?
because
have you
they got
put
it for
into
free.
show?
What's that?
How many hours have you put into it?
Like maybe 10 minutes.
Okay, I thought you were gonna be
Maybe.
like, oh, it's a stupid game. I have 7 hours on it.
No,
Man,
it's not that bad.
10 minutes, that's more time than I put into Puzzle Agent.
Yeah, Puzzle Agent was really bad too. Anyway, that's honestly about it. My phone died, so I'm having to reinstall all my good old mobile games. Anyway, Damien,
Yes.
what have you been playing?
I've actually been playing nothing. I've been working on my documentary about a video game.
Then go fuck yourself. Get off my show.
Well, sorry. Bye. I guess I'll just walk away then.
Oh,
And
we
wrecked.
lost it.
Kidding, because I'm plugged in and I don't want to unplug my headphones. I don't know. I talked to this last time I was on the podcast. I've been doing a documentary about an ARG that happened in Washington State. That was like a giant statewide treasure hunt. And I got an interview with the guy who orchestrated the whole thing, and I got blessing from the creators of the game and the musician to use all the assets I need to.
Sweet.
And I've been, whatever I can really, working on the documentary, and I've told myself that I cannot play any video games until I finish the gosh dang thing.
Is the documentary gonna be free,
Yeah.
or is it gonna be oxen free?
Ha 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 ha.
Well done.
Oh,
Well done.
And
Jesus.
yeah, hopefully I'm trying to get it done this weekend because I have a long weekend because it was my birthday yesterday. So
There you go.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
thank you, I appreciate it.
So you played a lot of Life is Strange, right?
Yeah, I like that game. I saw they might be having a TV show soon.
Yeah, that's kind of pretty cool. Legendary's doing it.
If Legendary's doing it, they might do a pretty okay job. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who Legendary is.
Hello, Warcraft.
They made 300.
Oh, is that them?
Yeah,
They made a lot of things.
they made a lot of movies.
If you saw the intro, their like production logo intro that comes on when they do movies, you'd
Mhm.
recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
I
a
think I know
Celtic.
who you're talking
It's like a
about.
Celtic knot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
No,
Um,
it's not.
Ron,
Sorry, move on.
God damn it.
But for my birthday, I received a copy of Warcraft Legion and some game time from my sister, Sophie. So thank you for that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm very excited to play.
Sweet.
And also, another friend bought me Stardew Valley, so I'll be looking forward to play that soon.
Right on.
Yeah.
Farm.
All right, well, Penn, what the hell have you been doing, man?
I played some more Dark Souls, and I rage quit after about 15 minutes because I had kind of forgotten where I was and lost like 50,000 souls, which isn't really that many in the grand scheme of the game, but it was annoying. And I died like a bunch of times trying to go back to where I was, so that was shitty.
Didn't you rage quit the last time you said you were playing it?
It's like last
Maybe.
week. Yeah, you
I
said.
don't know. I keep trying to get like I was on a really good roll, like just making lots of progress, and then like between moving and stuff, I kind of got off of it and haven't been playing much. I got Surgeon Simulator. I think I said something about that last
Yep.
week. Played a
Oh,
little
that's
bit of
right.
that. I gave Donald Trump a stone heart.
Wait, did you just
What?
take it out and put it back?
No, he had a normal heart, but you have to take it out and either put in
Oh,
a
what?
golden one. You can either put in a golden one or a stone one, and on the website you can see what people are putting in. Like it gives a tally, a live tally.
So it's not merely the opinions of the people playing the game; it's also their skill in actually doing this ridiculous heart transplant.
Yeah, I would say so. Although like you don't have to attach anything.
Oh yeah, you just have
after
to
it's
drop it in the cavity. It's,
right. So you just the skill to just completely eviscerate him and then pick up one of the hearts and drop it in the cavity makes it a little bit easier than having to reconnect things. I just bought the You Don't Know Jack complete pack, basically,
very
like
nice.
$5 or $6
So we need to play some Quiplash.
bundle stars, and I also have the Jack. No, this is the like You Don't Know Jack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sports movies.
Gotcha.
All of the older games. I also have the other games, which by the way, if anybody after the podcast, aside from Action Castle, wants to play any of the Jackbox games, Ron and I played some the other night, and that was pretty fun.
I think that would be a bit more interesting.
Anyway,
Well, we'll see. I have
we'll
high
see.
hopes for tonight.
and I haven't played it yet, but I bought I Am Bread. I think that
it's
might
terrible.
have actually came with Surgeon Simulator.
Oh,
But-
God, don't.
No?
It's frustrating. Yeah.
Is that like Quap with the bread?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, I'll definitely play a lot of that. And I think that was probably about it this week. I've been off my recipe videos just because between moving, like all my crap was put away, and it turns out that my vent hood over my new cooktop is extremely loud, and my software for audio editing isn't going to take out the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So probably what I'm going to do is start making videos like Tasty does on Facebook, where just like a minute video, like show me putting crap together with some free music and
Oh, there you go.
maybe a little intro thing, but like not do the like 5-minute videos where I explain how to do things and all that stuff. We'll see how that goes. If I get less views, then maybe I'll go back to the old stuff and just not run the vent hood.
Right on. All right, Lorna, my dear, what have you been doing?
I've been really, really boring. I've been messing with conveyor belts and elevators in Fallout 4. Because it was released on the expansion was released on the Xbox. We got a new one recently as well. But yeah, trying to make gravity work as normal in Fallout.
Good luck. Very good luck. All right, Ron.
All right. Well, first a little bit of a rant. Of course, you guys know that me and Morthod do a podcast earlier on Saturdays called Self-Destruct Sequence, and
Traitor.
literally within an hour after we wrapped up the episode, we had both Overload and Descent Underground come out with. Overload came out with a beta, and Descent Underground came out with a fairly large patch. And it's like, come on, guys, it's a Saturday. Go have fun. Apparently their idea of having fun is releasing software. But anyway.
No fun allowed.
No fun at all.
Yeah, none. This is a business, damn it.
I did attempt to play Overload for like maybe 15 minutes. I was about 10 minutes too long according to my shoulder. And the game's got a bunch of bugs in it. Like the auto map is absolute trash. It's way too sensitive. But actually playing the game feels pretty good. So they're on the right track, I think. It's just like UI things that they need to fix. So that's good. I've been playing Crypt of the Necrodancer quite a bit, actually. They're going to be having a Crypt of the Necrodancer World Cup starting in 3 weeks, I think. And I'm hoping to take a part of that. I did just today got a new best time on Cadence.
Nice.
Got like 6 minutes 37 seconds, about 82nd, I think it was, on the leaderboards. It was like tens of thousands of people that play, so I was pretty happy about it. It's a pretty trash build, but I made it work. Let's see. God, what else am I playing? I'm playing World of Warcraft a bit. I'm actually trying to fix one of my add-ons. It's like programmer stuff, but haven't really been actually playing it too much.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of Starbound.
How's that going?
It's kind of fun.
Interesting choice of words.
They've changed a bunch of things. One of my complaints about the new Starbound compared to the last Starbound, and maybe I'm just not far enough in the main storyline yet, it seems like they took a lot of the questing out.
Really?
And moved it into the villages, where in the villages it's like it doesn't matter if you do the quests there. Like they're side quests. They're all side quests. There's no there's the main storyline quests. There's the occasional side quest to do things like upgrade your ship or whatever, but the actual quests that were in the outpost before are like all gone. It's like, why do you have the outpost now? It's like you got a lot of people running around with nothing to do. So there's that. Little tiny bit of Overwatch, not a whole lot. Actually had my very first positive experience with ranked. I've won like 5 games in a row, and they were all very good.
Nice.
And aside from that, I mean, I'm just kind of like biding my time till everything releases.
Yeah. Right on. All right, Morphod, you've had your chance.
Well, aside from Descent, which I'm always playing, and I did, I think last time I was on the show, I mentioned trying to survive a demotion challenge on.
Oh, he destroyed.
So, but yeah, apparently I still got it after taking a sabbatical there. I'm just really happy to be back playing on joystick because my wrist is healed up. Apart from that, I did try this disaster of a game that was gifted to me a while ago called My Name is Mayo, where all I do is click a mayo jar and it develops personalities, and that's it. You just click it.
I think they call that insanity.
It's like, I don't know, Sakura Clicker without tits.
I call it Face Bomb.
But hey, I'm really looking forward to this Slava Stand that just got released on Steam and it's on, it's like a $2 game. You can get it for $1.50. You get to it's a Slav simulator. You get to be a Russian. You get to be a Pole. You get to be a what was the other one there?
Azerbaijani?
No.
I just like saying that word.
Anyway, you get to be three different brands of Slav, and they all have their own little mini game. Like one is you have to beat everybody up in the bar while holding your drink. The other one is you're supposed to dance. You're supposed to dance with bears or something like that. And then I guess the last game is the Polish one. You're outside of a club, you're drinking vodka, and you're squatting. And I don't understand it. But for $2, I almost want to try to understand it.
Yeah.
I just got a whole bunch of really good games for like $2 not too long ago, and they don't sound anywhere near as crappy as this.
After you mentioned it, I bought those too. Whatever they were.
Wow. The draw power that Morphod has.
I know. Just incredibly motivating. But hey, I want to be able to. It's just a survival game. All you do is punch everybody who comes in, and they send midgets to throw you off. You can't reach those fuckers when you're drunk, right?
You gotta play as Odd Job. I just hang out with my in-laws. That's the Slav simulator.
Nice.
So you guys, do you deep fry the pierogies so that when you fling them at people, they hurt more?
No, they bake their Russians bake them. They don't fry them.
I had never heard of fried until I went to a couple football games in the area. So
they've got boiled and fried, but Russians bake. They're called pierogi instead of pierogi, and they're like they're more bready than the Polish kind.
Can they cause injury? That's the real thing
yes.
that matters.
They can stop your heart.
Oh, okay. All right, wonderful. Either way, that's what I've been playing.
That's quite an injury.
Jesus. All right,
Get control of your show.
I'm trying. This is just going downhill real quick. All right, you guys, let's move on to my favorite part of the show. And I've been waiting for this for like the past half hour, and I really can't wait for this, right? It's the Six Gaming Roundtable. You fuckers have like no enthusiasm. Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Woo.
Do you want to see my enthusiasm?
No.
It's right
No,
fucking
please
there.
keep it. Please, yes.
At least it wasn't where I thought he was going with it.
Yeah,
So.
that's where I thought he was going with it too.
All right. So today's little roundtable that we have actually has to do with gambling and some of this crazy stuff that's going on right now with virtual currency and real currency. So, Ronkley, please, what's our question?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about this for a couple weeks now, and Ved's been bringing up a few stories about how Valve's getting sued, and then a couple of the website creators getting sued because they're basically using Counter-Strike Go skins as currency for gambling.
Right.
To try to get around, things like, of course, gambling online is mostly illegal in the U.S. There's a lot of touchy situations with it elsewhere, and it's my thing with it though is I don't know. It's because people make out gambling to be this entirely illegal thing because it does bad things to people who aren't smart enough to be able to control themselves while gambling.
Right.
So they outlaw it, and I don't know. It just seems to me that this has been a way for people to get around that.
Well,
but it doesn't address the problem.
You're right, it doesn't. But the way I see this, though, too, is look at all the gold sellers for World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? They're kind of doing the same thing.
Which
the
is
guys
illegal.
who sell accounts for different games, a lot of that's kind of the same. I don't think you're ever actually going to curb selling virtual items for real money, and it sucks that that's the way it's going to be.
To be fair, selling the virtual items for real money, that's a Valve thing. They allow that.
Okay, yeah, but why can't you use that same stuff for gambling? You know what I mean? It's pretty much going to turn to real money eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Because the gambling is, I mean, if you have... Blamey says the scandal isn't that it's illegal, it's that the owners were playing it for their viewers and gambling without saying they owned the site. So basically, it sounds like they were kind of scamming people by making it look like they were doing one thing but not really doing that thing. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Blight.
So basically, hey, I'm going to go start a gambling show, but I'm going to use my outreach as a very famous podcaster to show people, wow, look at all this money I'm making on this gambling website.
Right.
That sounds.
It's like if you're a pit
lot
boss.
Like a Ponzi scheme.
Well, it's if you're a pit boss at a casino and you're hanging out with your friends and you're telling them about how you made all this money at the casino, but you neglect to tell them that it wasn't from gambling.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think it creates unnecessary competition. You get these farmers, and they kind of ruin some of these games. I've never been a big fan of it, but sadly, I think it's going to happen regardless. That's just me, though.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that people are always going to find a way around stuff like this. It's just like the gold farming. People, as much as Blizzard cracks down, the gold farmers work twice as hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, anybody want to buy some gold?
No.
No.
All right. Lorna, Damien, do you guys have anything you want to add in there?
I'm trying to wrangle a cat.
Oh, that's a new euphemism.
Giggity.
No. I have something. My problem with the whole situation is that it's totally available to children, and a lot of the people who do the Counter-Strike and gambling thing are people under the age of 18, and that's super illegal.
Damien, won't somebody think of the children?
Somebody think of the children.
They took our jobs?
Save the kids.
They
Do it for the kids.
gerbs.
Need to go gerbs.
Also, another issue with it was a lot of the people who were running the gambling sites were also gambling on the site, and that would be like a casino owner gambling in his own casino. That's also super illegal. Yeah.
But
It sounds as if it's, this is viable as long as there's a way for it to be more appropriately regulated.
Yeah, but then you'd have to have like Valve regulate it themselves or something when it was done totally by third parties.
But there's always been underground gambling, and they always refer to the internet as like the Wild West. You're never going to stop it, unfortunately.
That's like, and I don't think, I may have missed it at the very beginning, but so Niantic, the spin-off from Google that makes Pokemon and Ingress, this week there was an article where the owner or the president or whatever of Niantic said that he's gonna one of the next updates of Pokemon, they're gonna break the sites right now that use Python scripts to scrape the Java.
Yeah.
It basically scrapes the locations of all the Pokemon. And he's like, it makes the game not fun when people know where all the Pokemon are. And my response to that is, well, then fix the fucking game so that people can play it correctly, because they've had the same three-step bug for like a month now.
Actually, they no longer have the bug. They just removed the footsteps altogether in today's
Have they really?
Yeah, they did.
I haven't opened it up in the last couple days.
Yeah, it's kind of unplayable right now.
So it's basically that's the thing, and that's in the same way that I'm kind of looking at this is like, if you don't like the way that someone else has done to make your game better in the eyes of some people, either do it yourself and make that improvement yourself, or shut up and let other people have their fun. But I do agree that if it's accessible to kids, it's kind of like on the iPad how they made it so like if your kid buys $10 million in Smurf berries on their mobile game, like you have to put in your password or you're not liable.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that'll wrap up this episode, the Six Gaming Podcast.
That's funny. Pokemon Go is the cheapest government tracking software ever made.
Sadly, it is. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, Project Prism.
Yeah, they're gonna know where all the Bulbasaurs are.
Right. All right, you guys. So again, thank you very, very much. But instead of closing up, we're actually going to do an almost indefinite show today. So I need to kick things over to Morpod here, who brought up an interesting idea to do today.
Okay, folks, you may remember the old text parser games from the 80s and 90s. You used to type in your text adventure very specific instructions, nothing very complicated at all, and the computer was pretty dumb. It was very logical, and it could only understand as far as the inventiveness of the programmer. And so, just a little bit of nostalgia. We're going to step back into a game made for this. The game engine is called Parsley, and the game is Action Castle. So what the basic idea is, I am the parser, and we go in order, except the trouble is I don't think the order is consistent here.
No, whatever order you have.
Whatever order I have. So let's see here. I got Damien, Dan, Jake, Lorna, Ronald, and Six Gaming is kind of a... Okay,
yeah, ignore that one.
All right, so, well, maybe the Six Gaming can be the chat room if anybody's sticking around. So,
well, don't say this, Lorna. We're playing Achaea right now.
Do you think I live in a tree or something? I know what you're doing.
Yeah. We go in order. You have you verbally state your entry, and I will attempt to parse it. And regardless of whether it's successful or not, we move on to the next person.
This will be interesting.
So I'm going to do my very best with this here, and I guess we'll just boot everything up, and I will say, welcome to Action Castle.
Yay.
You are standing in a small cottage. There is a fishing pole here. Exits are out. We start with Damien.
Where's my pen?
Skip.
I'm sorry, I don't know what means. Dan.
Examine inventory.
You have a lamp in your inventory.
I love
Is that, do we each only get one command, or until we fail?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what do we meet. Jake,
Save
your turn.
game.
You have saved your game to slot 1. You have 2 saves remaining. Lorna?
Oh, get the fishing pole.
I'm sorry, I don't know what ooh means. Ron?
I swear I will have you from over the seas.
Take fishing pole.
You now have a fishing pole.
Hank, get fucked.
Let's. All right. Nope. I'm not doing the chat room. I'm
Not
doing
gonna do
this.
it.
Okay.
be
All right,
prudent.
Damien. Sorry, I don't know what means.
Damn it.
Damn.
Go out.
Does anyone live close to them?
You are standing on a lush garden path. There is a rose bush here. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, and in. Jake?
Take Rose.
You take a beautiful rose from the rose bush and add it to your inventory. Lorna?
North.
You are walking along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are south, east, and up. Ron?
Climb tree.
I'll allow it.
I know where you're going with this, Ron.
You are at the top of a tall tree. There is a stout dead branch here. Exits are down. Damien?
Eat Rose.
You can't eat that.
Well, shit.
You can't eat that. Dan?
Survey surroundings.
I'm sorry, I don't know what means. Jake?
Jump out of tree.
It explicitly states here the player can't jump down. It's suicide. So
Jump out of
Lorna.
tree.
Get branch.
You grab the branch and it snaps off in your hands, and you now have a stout dead branch in your inventory. Ron?
Go fishing.
There's nowhere to fish. Damien?
Eat branch.
Someone that's walking by.
You can't eat that. Dan?
Survey surroundings.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck a survey is. Jake?
Survey
Go
says.
down.
You climb down the tree. You are walking along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are south, east, and up. Lorna?
East.
You are standing on one side of a drawbridge leading to Action Castle. There is a mean troll here. Exits are west or the east, which is currently blocked by the troll. Ron?
Examine troll.
The troll
Oh wait, we're
looks...
examining chat. Damn it.
I'm just going to roll with it. The troll the troll is warty, green, and hungry. Damien?
Hit troll with stick.
Violent.
The troll becomes irate and kills you. You have now died. Would you like to load your saved game?
Yes, my save.
Dan?
Shelson has saved us.
Dan?
No.
Welcome to Action Castle. You are standing in a small cottage. There is a fishing pole here. Exits are out. Jake?
Take the fishing pole.
The fishing pole is added to your inventory. Lorna?
No. Just no.
You try not to, but you can't help yourself. Ron?
Go out.
You are standing on a lush garden path. There is a rose bush here. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, and in. Damien?
Eat cottage.
What the fuck? Someone's got some serious problems here.
You can't eat that. I just said that for goddamn Camino.
You said I was smoking weed.
Take Rose.
You add the rose to your inventory.
Go north.
You are walking along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are southeast and up. Lorna?
Up.
You are at the top of a tall tree. There is a stout dead branch here. Exits are down.
Take branch.
You add the stout dead branch to your inventory. Damien.
Down.
You can't eat that. Damn.
He went down, so south.
I'm just waiting for you guys to figure out a couple clever tricks that you can do with this parser. So, all right. So you went down, and then you went south. You are walking. You are standing on a lush garden path. There is a rose bush here. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, and in. Jake?
South.
You are at the edge of a small fishing pond. Exits are north. Lorna?
Fish.
I'm sorry, I don't
I'm
understand
too
what you
young for this game.
Lorna, you were a text guy. Shut up.
mean. Ron?
Go fishing?
You can't go there, Damien.
It worked the first time!
Eat fishing pole.
You can't eat that, you fuck. Can? Come on, what do you do? with a
Wheeled
fishing-
fishing pole.
I don't know what wheeled means, Jake.
Yes, you do.
Equip fishing pole.
Did you say whip?
Equip.
Equip.
I don't know what equip means, Lorna.
It means hold the fishing pole in your hand.
Use fishing bowl.
No, I hate you. I'm sorry, I don't. I can't use that. Oh, sorry. The correct response is use it on what? Ron?
Use fishing pole on pond.
You try, but you can't catch the pond.
I've seriously got to get violent soon.
Right?
Examine pond.
Did Damien go, or did we attempt to eat something again? Davian's passing on this.
Use fishing pole on fish.
You know what? I'm going to allow it because we're getting real frustrated here. You have
so
to
frustrated.
catch the fish with a fishing pole. So, anyway,
Catch fish with fishing pole.
All right, yeah. But he already got that. Dan, you have a fish in your inventory now. So,
Oh, we're in trouble.
Dan,
North.
you are walking along a lush garden path. There is a rose bush here. There is a cottage here. Exits are north, south, and in. Jake,
North.
you are walking along a winding path. There is a tall tree here. Exits are southeast and up. Lorna,
East.
you are standing on one side of a drawbridge leading to Action Castle. There is a mean troll here. Exits are west
Save the game.
and east. Ron,
Whoever's next.
Save game. Save game.
exits are west, east, which is currently blocked. Ron,
Save game. I
Yeah,
had something else in mind.
I'm sorry, I can't get that. So, game save to slot 1. You have 2 saves remaining.
2 slaves?
Dan?
It's Damien.
Oh, I thought he wasn't playing anymore. It's just,
Oh, are you?
All right, Damien.
Still playing.
Just because you were flustered, let's...
Talk to the troll.
Yeah, talk to troll.
Yeah,
Golly,
talk
there
to
is
us.
no dialect here. The troll is not interested in talking. Jake?
That's me.
Okay, fine, Dan.
Offer fish to troll.
The troll takes the fish and runs off to eat it. The way to the east is now open. Jake?
Fuck it, go east.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid you can't fuck that. Laura?
East.
That's all I get.
You are now in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a guard here blocking the path to the east. Exits are west, up, and down. Ron?
Talk to guard.
The guard is not interested in talking to you.
Fuck the
Damien.
guard.
Save game.
So game save to slot 2. You have 1 save remaining in this game. Dan?
Up.
You are climbing the tower stairs. There is a locked door here. Exits are down or up, but the door's locked. Jake?
Kick the door.
I don't know what pick is.
Kick.
He said kick.
Kick with a
Oh,
K.
Kick the door.
The door's too fucking heavy. You can't just kick that shit open. Lorna?
Up.
You can't go up. The door is locked. Ron?
Knock on door.
You beat on the door with your head, but it accomplishes nothing. Damien?
Eat door.
You can't eat that.
Down.
You are in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a guard here blocking the path east. Exits are west, up, and down.
Hit the guard with the branch.
You knock him out.
Ooh.
Lorna. The path to the east is now open.
East.
No.
You are standing inside the Great Feasting Hall. There is a strange candle here. Exits are west and east. Ron?
West.
You are in the courtyard of Action Castle.
Someone examine the damn body.
There is a guard here blocking the there's a guard here. He was blocking the path east. He's now knocked the fuck out on the floor. Don't even fucking grin at me, Damien.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, say it.
Eat guard.
We all knew it was coming.
This better be good.
Poor Morphon.
Better be good.
You can't eat that.
Why?
Why not? I'm sure he'd enjoy it.
Eat isn't even a command in this game.
You gnaw lightly on the leather, but find it too tough to your liking.
Dan,
Examine. It's not a corpse. It's examine body.
I don't know what is to examine. Jake?
Examine body.
I don't know. The guard is carrying a key. Lorna?
Take key.
You add the key to your inventory, Ron.
Up.
You are climbing the stairs to the castle tower. There is a locked door here. Dear God.
What? Unlock
Damien,
door.
I will
Unlock
murder
door.
you.
The door is unlocked.
Woo!
He's gonna say like swallow key.
Dan.
Open door.
The door is now open, and you enter into the tower. You are now inside a tower. The princess is here. Exits are down.
Talk to princess. I wanted to go
Whatever do
somewhere
you
else.
want to talk about? Lorna.
Give rose to princess.
We have that?
Oh, there's something here, but it's buried in here.
I don't think we got it on this set game.
No, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
God Almighty, it should say something here. I'm very sorry about this. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. No, listen. She gives you back the rose. She doesn't want it.
Well, she can go fuck herself.
This one's for Captain Damien. Eat princess.
You can't eat that.
Watch me.
Eat out, princess.
Yeah, he's the wrong word.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. God damn it, Ron.
You are welcome.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Damien.
Give branch to princess.
The branch disintegrated when you smashed the guard in the back of the skull.
Oh.
And you're right, I did not say that it was no longer in your inventory. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that fucking rose? We go through the effort. Sorry, I've played the other two parsleys, but not this one.
Ask.
I'm sorry, there's no here to ask. Jake.
Yeah, the princess again.
Kiss the princess.
Not until we're wed.
God damn it.
Lorna.
Wed the princess.
Make rude gesture at princess.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to make that.
Of course.
Ron.
Down.
You are climbing the stairs up and down from the tower. There's an unlocked door here. Exits are down and up. Damien.
Down.
You are in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a knocked out guard here. Exits are west, east, up, and down.
Down.
You are in the dungeon. No, you are climbing the stairs down to the dungeon. It is too dark to see. Exits are up. Jake.
Shoot magic missiles at the darkness.
You
I want
cannot
to shoot
attack the
magic
darkness.
missiles at the
Lorna.
darkness.
Notice he didn't say you don't have magic missiles.
You cannot attack the darkness.
More
Lorna.
fun. Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
Light
You're-
lamp.
Ah. You can now see the exit down the dungeon stairs. Ron.
Down.
You are now in the dungeon. There is a spooky ghost here. Exits are up.
I would have said go down, but apparently we can't do that in this game.
Don't. Don't.
Eat the ghost.
Jesus.
God damn it.
You cannot eat. The ghost takes a step toward you. Well, the ghost gets closer to you. There.
Dun dun dun.
Talk to Ghost.
Actually, I didn't hear that. What?
Greet Ghost.
The ghost doesn't look like he wants to talk. He goes, ooh, and he gets closer.
I'm scared.
Give Rose to Ghost.
Ooh.
We should probably.
And the ghost is now very close. Lorna?
Give us Lorna.
Up.
You wisely decide to leave. You are climbing the stairs to the dungeon. Exits are up and down. Ron. You are now in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a guard here, knocked out on the floor. Damien.
Give Rose to guard.
You lay the rose down on the guard. He'll be happy to see it when he wakes up. If he wakes up.
Yay.
Damn.
Take Rose.
You add the rose to your inventory.
West.
Sorry?
Go west.
Oh, wrong way.
You are now at the drawbridge of Action Castle. Lorna.
East.
You are in the courtyard of Action Castle. There is a guard here blocking the path east. Have you attempted to, give commands with commas? Ron.
What?
Semicolons?
Isn't the guard knocked out?
I'm sorry, I don't know what isn't means.
Oh, fuck.
Damien.
He's not knocked out. God damn it.
Give Rose to guard.
The guard is knocked out. I'm certain he'll be really happy to see this Roseman.
But he's not blocking the path to the east if he's knocked out. Ah.
Take Rose, comma, steal guard's clothing.
You take the rose and add it to your inventory. I'm sorry, you can't steal that.
Go east. Dance like a lunatic.
I see that I've created a monster. You now stand inside the great feasting hall. There is a strange candle here. You dance above it, naked. Lorna. Now, exits are west and east.
Examine candle.
This candle is covered in strange runes. Ron?
Take candle, comma, east.
You attempt to take the candle, but... Well, let's see here. Oh, no. Fuck it. Sorry, you can take it. You add the candle to your inventory. And you are now in the throne room of Action Castle. There is an ornate golden throne here. Damien?
Sit on throne.
You cannot sit on the throne unless you have the crown. Dan?
West, comma, down, comma, point candle at ghost.
You are in the. You are climbing the stairs down to the dungeon. Exits are up and down. Jake?
Down.
And yes, I did do that right. You
Okay.
are now in the dungeon. There is a spooky ghost here. Exits are up. Lorna?
Point candle at ghost.
You point the unlit candle at the ghost. The ghost goes, ooh, and gets closer. Ron?
Light candle.
The candle gives off a strange, acrid-smelling smoke. The ghost flees and leaves behind a crown.
Ooh.
Take crown.
You add the crown to your inventory.
Up, comma, east, comma, wear crown, comma, sit on throne.
You stand inside the great feasting hall. There is nothing here because you took the strange candle. Exits are west and east.
Travel to throne room, comma, wear crown.
Sorry, I don't know what travel means. Lorna.
East, comma, wear crown, comma, sit on throne.
You are in the throne room of Action Castle. There's ornate golden throne here. Exits are west. You cannot wear the crown unless you marry the princess. You cannot sit on the throne
I'm going to hurt
unless
you.
you are. Ron.
West, comma, up, comma, give crown to princess.
You are climbing the stairs to the tower. There
You
is
only get 2 movements, apparently.
Yeah, 3.
3. Exits are down and up. Damien?
Up.
You're inside a tower. The princess is here. Exits are down.
Present princess with crown.
She exclaims, "My father's crown! You have put his soul at rest and may now succeed him."
Marry princess.
You give the rose to the princess, and she accepts your proposal in marriage. She places the crown upon your head. Lorna.
I don't know where the throne room is. I gave up ages ago.
Down 2 and east 2.
Run.
Down, comma, east, comma, fuck this 3 movement shit.
You stand at the great feasting hall. There is a whole lot of people around here. They're all very happy to see you. Damien.
Eat people.
You can't eat that. Dan.
East, toast people, like with a drink.
You are in the throne room of Action Castle. There's an ornate golden throne here. Exits are west. I'm sorry, I don't know what means.
Salute the people.
Jawohl. Lorna.
Sit on throne.
You sit on the ornate golden throne. The people cheer for the new ruler of Action Castle. You have finished the game with a score of 99 out of 100. Thank you for playing. Would you like to play again?
99 out of 100. What do we miss?
Alt F4.
Goodbye.
GG!
What was the one thing we missed?
Eat game.
If you... Deltree space Action Castle.
Yes.
So, the 1 point was for dying because the troll clobbered.
Aw.
Oh.
If
Nice
you
job,
complete
whoever
the
had us
game
die.
without
Wait, no.
was Damien. Either
Because
had
no, listen, that was 100% because I didn't start from a save game.
Oh, you are correct. You didn't
Perfect
start
score.
You perfect score. You're 100 out of 100
Bitches!
because he didn't load the game. You started over.
Because he saved the game
Yay.
like 1 move in, so...
My life now feels complete.
Shosan,
Oh.
you are our savior for saving game.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah. Now that's nothing compared to Parsley 2, which is Jungle Adventure, or Parsley 3, which is Spooky Manor.
Uh-oh.
Illusionary Apothecary is super duper pissed.
Bet there are a lot of things to eat in this spooky manner.
Oh my god.
So I say let's not do this again for like 30 episodes.
We're gonna save this one. Yeah. All
But
right.
that was very fun,
But-
thank
That was
you.
hilarious.
Thank you.
That
That
was
was
But hey, I thought it was pretty amusing. Thanks for giving it a
It's
try.
pretty-
it was a little unfair because Ron and Lorna and I have a combined like 30 years of experience playing text games.
I've never played a text game in my life except for one I made in programming class in high school. So
The other part of it is, in order to really sell the illusion, I need to know the material much more capably,
Sure.
because I'm not letting you guys say and I'm saying all the time, and a computer's not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computer's
So-
not gonna swear at us either.
Sometimes some of those text adventures, are like, for example, it's like I needed a guy to repair a bridge so I could go across the river. And he asked me, what bridge do you need repaired? And so I said, my dental bridge. And he says, damn it, I'm not a dentist.
No,
That
Jesus.
doesn't count.
Get ye the flask. You cannot get ye the flask. And the game certainly isn't going to tell you why you cannot get ye the flask.
Exactly.
Well,
Eat a flask.
I think this will do it for the stream.
Very good.
So, yeah. Thank you guys, though, especially for hanging out. That was a lot of fun. Catch you guys next Saturday, 10 p.m. Central. Have a good night. Ron, would you please take it away?
Eat, see ya, bye.
I'm sorry, you can't eat that.